Have you ever served in a combat zone, Governor?
I have not, Congresswoman.
Okay. Are you still friends with school shooters?
I have never been a friend with a school shooter.
Didn't you say you were friends with school shooters on the debate stage?
Oh, Congresswoman.
What don't you understand about yes or no? Like, what can't you comprehend about yes or no questions? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Yes or no?
I said I wanted to abolish ICE.
Didn't you march in a rally calling for ICE's abolishment? What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What do you want me to say? This is.
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Welcome back, folks. If you thought the political clown show was finally over, think again. The unofficial kickoff for the 2028 Democrat presidential primary just happened, and it didn't take place on some shiny, rehearsed debate stage. It went down in the halls of the Oversight Committee, and it was brutal. We've got Governor Tim Walz, Governor Cuomo, and the rest of the gang tripping over themselves trying to run as far and as fast as they can from the absolute train wreck they helped create over the last 4 years. But the Republicans, they're not letting them slip away that easy. Today we're breaking down a hearing so intense, so savage, it felt more like a criminal cross-examination than a congressional committee. We're talking sanctuary state disasters, the Ms. 13 surge they helped unleash, and the flat-out disgusting disrespect shown to the men and women of ICE who put their lives on the line every single day. Buckle up, this one's raw. Let's get into the footage.
Chairman, welcome to the unofficial 2028 Democrat presidential primary right here on stage at the Oversight Committee. Governor Newsom must be seething. The three of you beat him to the stage, but he's a little busy right now defending illegals and defending Antifa, torching what is left of Los Angeles. Governor Walz knows the playbook. In 2020, he rolled out the red carpet for anarchists while Minnesotans watched their neighborhoods burn. You've turned your states into sanctuaries for illegals. You've done more to shield MS-13 than to protect the single mom working 2 jobs in Chicago, Queens, or Minneapolis. And you've worked harder against ICE than with them. So Governor Walz, and boy, does that feel nice to say the word governor, my first question is for you. Did you know the Nazis killed 6 million Jews during the Holocaust? It's a yes or no question. Did you know the Nazis killed 6 million Jews during the Holocaust?
Pushing my button down.
Okay.
Yes, I believe that's historic.
Okay, would you agree the Holocaust is the most horrific atrocity in human history? Yes or no?
I think the Holocaust ranks amongst them, yes.
Did you know the Nazi Gestapo imprisoned, tortured, and murdered Jews by the hundreds of thousands and committed genocide against the Jews? Did you know that?
I do know they operated as secret.
Did you know ICE has done none of that? Yes or no?
Operated as a secret police force?
No, that's not the question. Did you know that ICE has not committed genocide against anyone?
Yes, I do know that.
Okay. Do you apologize for your disgusting comparison of ICE to the Gestapo, who killed hundreds of thousands of Jews during the Holocaust?
As a history teacher.
Yes or no is the question.
A historical comparison.
You're a governor. You understand what the question is. It's yes or no. Will you apologize for what you said about ICE, comparing them to Gestapo?
To identify who they are when they operate, to not use unmarked.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, this governor, or honorable, can't answer the question. Do you believe the Nuremberg trials were a good exercise in holding the Nazis accountable? Yes or no?
I think due process.
Okay, so are you calling for ICE agents to be brought to a tribunal under the threat of death by comparing them to the Gestapo?
Everyone is afforded due process.
What don't you understand about yes or no? Like, what can't you comprehend about yes or no questions? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Do you still want to abolish ICE? Yes or no?
I said I wanted to abolish ICE.
Didn't you march in a rally calling for ICE's abolishment?
Not that I can recall, Congressman.
Well, according to widespread media reports, you did.
And the media is always correct.
How do you rate Kamala Harris's job as border czar? I want a number between 1 and 10. How was she as border czar?
I wouldn't have a way to measure that. I was not in the administration.
Weren't you her running mate for vice president?
As in the campaign.
And you can't rate her role as border czar on a scale of 1 to 10. Was she great at 10 or was she a 1? terrible.
I think her proposal that she put forward to make sure we had the bipartisan immigration.
It wasn't bipartisan. Did you ever personally speak with Kamala about Joe Biden's cognitive collapse?
Not that I can recall, Congresswoman.
Not as her running mate for vice president. You never once talked to her about the president and why she was nominated instead of him.
No, not that I can recall.
What kind of operation were you guys running over there?
I was more concerned with Donald Trump's cognitive decline.
Thank God he's
Things that we were-
he's president and J.D. Vance is vice president and not you. Have you ever served in a combat zone, Governor?
I have not, Congresswoman.
Okay. Are you still friends with school shooters?
I have never been a friend with a school shooter.
Didn't you say you were friends with school shooters on the debate stage?
Oh, Congresswoman.
Yeah.
I
Is
think that's very
bullying
evident.
is
As a teacher and a
bullying
parent.
is my mom was a teacher. I'm a high school dropout. We can talk about that later. Is bullying okay?
Is bullying okay as a teacher?
Is bullying okay? Yes or no? Is it okay to bully somebody?
I think
yes
there's
or
a
no?
time to push back at a bully. So yes, I do think there's a time.
So you think it's okay to bully others?
I think it's okay to bully the bully at times.
Well, you're showing that the Democrat Party is a party of violence. Were you at Tiananmen Square?
Have I been to Tiananmen Square? I have.
Were you at Tiananmen Square?
I have been at Tiananmen Square.
When were you there?
Oh, as I recall, January of 1990.
Okay. What is a woman? What is a woman is the question.
I'm not sure I understand the question here.
Well, that.
What
Okay.
do you want me to say? This is.
I want you to say that a woman like me is an adult human female, that men can't become women. You guys are the party of violence, and you're the party erasing women. You don't respect us. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. You're a sexist. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Congresswoman.
Good lady,
thank-
Mr.
back.
Chairman, I
Chair
would
recognizes
ask
Mr.
unanimous
Ocasio-Cortez.
consent.
Right out of the gate, Governor Walz gets hit with a history lesson he damn sure wishes he could have skipped. They drag him straight into the corner over his old comments comparing ICE agents, American law enforcement, to the Nazi Gestapo. Let that sink in for one damn second. The questioning is relentless. Did you know the Nazis murdered 6 million Jews? Yes or no? Watch him squirm. He admits, big whoop, the Holocaust was an atrocity. But when they press him, will you apologize for comparing U.S. border agents to literal mass murderers? He hides. He dodges. He pulls out the tired I was a history teacher card like it's some kind of shield. He can't even give a straight yes or no. If a guy can't tell the difference between securing the border and committing genocide, are you really telling me he's fit to be president? Come on. Then they turn the heat up to the Kamala Harris connection. Remember, Walz was her running mate? They ask him straight, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Kamala Harris's performance as borders are? Suddenly the man forgets how to count. But the real jaw-dropper, he claims, dead serious, he never once discussed Joe Biden's obvious cognitive collapse with her. You're telling me the vice presidential nominee never once talked to his running mate about whether the sitting president was mentally fit to lead the country? Either that was the most incompetent campaign operation in American history, or it's a blatant, shameless cover-up. Take your pick. And while your head's still spinning from that level of gaslighting, now's the perfect time. Hit that subscribe button. We keep you locked in on everything the mainstream media desperately tries to bury. Then it gets personal. They go after his military service record and those wild, ever-changing Tiananmen Square stories. When pressed hard, did you ever serve in a combat zone? Flat no. But the absolute cringe peak, the school shooter comment. He actually said, on the debate stage, that he was friends with school shooters. When they confront him with his own damn words, his defense. He calls the Congresswoman a bully. Since when is quoting someone's own public statements bullying? Classic move. When you can't defend your record, play the victim. Pathetic. And then the final haymaker, the question that's pure kryptonite to the modern left. What is a woman? Walz freezes. Looks like a deer caught in high beams. He says he doesn't understand the question. A biological fact humans have understood for thousands of years, and a sitting governor and presidential hopeful can't answer it. The exchange ends with a fiery reminder. The American people are sick to death of watching women get erased and radical gender ideology shoved down our throats from the top. This hearing was a screaming wake-up call. It exposed a Democrat Party that's completely, utterly disconnected from regular Americans. The single mom in Chicago, the working dad in Minneapolis, who just want safety, sanity, and straight answers. From the border catastrophe to basic biology, the unofficial 2028 primary is already proving one thing crystal clear. The left doesn't have answers. They've only got excuses. What did you think of Governor Walz's performance? Was he being bullied? Or was he finally being held accountable for once? Drop your take in the comments. I read every single one. If this breakdown hit the mark, smash that like button. Subscribe so you never miss the next one. We're not letting them hide anymore. See you in the next video.